World Health Organization, WHO, has issued a major warning that could seriously affect the very existence of humanity. In this report, WHO warns of widespread resistance to common antibiotics worldwide, released on October 13, 2025. It is said that the ability of pathogenic bacteria to resist our existing antibiotics has increased by more than 40%. This shocking discovery was made in a study conducted between 2018 and 2023. That is, the drugs we have been using for ages are no longer able to kill germs. Each germ is multiplying and resisting the drugs. As a result, the serious consequence of this is that the risk of disease spread and the number of deaths will become uncontrollable. This resistance of bacteria to antibiotics is becoming an urgent threat to public health that our modern medicine is facing globally. Antimicrobial resistance, or IMR, is the ability of microorganisms such as bacteria, viruses, fungi, and parasites to resist antimicrobial drugs such as antibiotics. As this resistance increases, the bacteria become less able to fight off infections. Antimicrobial resistance is a natural process that occurs in bacteria over time. However, the overuse and misuse of antibiotics can accelerate this process. A report released by the World Health Organization, WHO, recently found that 1 in 6 disease-causing bacteria have become resistant to antibiotic treatments. The study is based on reporting from more than 100 countries through the Global Antimicrobial Resistance and Use Surveillance System, GLASS. This is the first time that the World Health Organization has published such a comprehensive report on antimicrobial resistance. The World Health Organization says that antibiotic resistance is highest in Southeast Asia and the Eastern Mediterranean region. 1 in 3 of the infections reported here are resistant to drugs. In Africa, 1 in 5 infections have been found to be resistant. Meanwhile, the trend of increasing resistance to infections is seen in places where there are no systems to diagnose or treat bacterial pathogens. The study also highlights 22 antibiotics used to treat urinary tract and gastrointestinal infections, blood infections, and gonorrhea, as well as 8 bacterial pathogens including Acinetobacter species, Escherichia coli, Klebsiella pneumonia, Neisseria gonorrhoeae, non-typhoidal Salmonella species, Shigella species, Staphylococcus aureus, and Streptococcus pneumoniae. E. coli and K. pneumoniae are gram-negative bacteria that cause blood infections. Sepsis is one of the most serious bacterial infections that can lead to organ failure and death. The report reveals that more than 40% of E. coli and more than 55% of K. pneumonia have developed resistance to antibiotics globally. However, the study found that resistance to these antibiotics has exceeded 70% in African countries. In addition, the report points out that even life-saving antibiotics such as carbapenems and fluoroquinolones are failing to kill E. coli, K. pneumonia, Salmonella, and Acinetobacter, etc. However, carbapenem resistance was once a rare occurrence. These carbapenems are a powerful broad-spectrum antibiotic class. They are used to treat even serious bacterial infections caused by multi-drug resistant organisms. But now, the WHO report suggests that even that is no longer effective against infections. Meanwhile, the increase in antibiotic resistance in bacteria poses a serious threat not only to humans but also to the health of all living things and the balance of our environment. Therefore, the WHO states that everyone, including governments and health systems, must take coordinated measures to overcome this disaster.